I am going to start this off by explicitly stating that I am a white Christian male. I have in no way experienced the prejudice that Muslim Americans have faced, nor will I ever experience it. I am also not some social justice warrior that is intimately acquainted with the struggle that Muslim Americans face every day, and that is part of my point. I believe that exposure and understanding of Islam is sorely needed today in order to combat bigotry and hatred towards innocent American citizens. Two of the major contributing factors towards bigotry in America are misrepresentation of Muslims by the media and misinterpretation of Islam as a whole. Misinterpretation of Islam is clearly evidenced by this J.P. Moore tweet. Not only does he think that Starbucks is attempting to spread Islam, but he thinks that a donut covered with script from Lord of the Rings is somehow trying to promote Sharia law. Mr. Moore is wrong about so many things, but I am simply going to focus on his interpretation of Sharia law. Now, thanks to this picture provided by the Muslims for Progressive Values, we can see that Sharia law is a set of interpretations made by Muslims of Sharia, or the Muslim way of life, and the interpretations of the Quran. Sharia law is not a defined law code that can be enforced on people so much as it is the Muslim community's interpretations of their holy books and their holy tenets. Now, Muslims are constantly misrepresented in the media as terrorists, and more recently by Donald Trump tweets. I wish Muslims a very happy Diwali, as it's their special religious festival / occasion. I hope they stop spreading terror. Hashtag stop terrorism. As you can see the current president of the United States believes that 2% of the people he is supposed to be serving are terrorists. He is in fact wrong. Now, the reason that so many people have misinterpreted Islam and that they are misrepresented by the media are actually rather simple to explain. It is due to lack of exposure to Islam and as a culture and as a religion. I myself didn't learn anything about Islam until I got to college. I had learned about Jesus as a historical figure in high school, but I didn't learn anything about Muhammad's first journey from Medina to Mecca until my third semester at UNM. If I can learn about Jesus as a historical figure in high school, why can I not learn about Muhammad? That would be a good first step in introducing Islam as a culture and getting people to learn about a significant portion of the rest of the world. Now, some people might think that we don't need to learn anything about them, or there's no reason that people need to be taught about Islam as a culture. And words and ideas like that are used to other Muslims. They are used to make them an enemy. And I refuse to allow innocent American citizens to be made into enemies. I refuse to fall into the same traps as so many people and simply go along with what the Fox says, or what Donald Trump says, or what J.P. Moore says. I refuse to let innocent people be portrayed as terrorists, because they aren't. They are American citizens, and they were terrified just like the rest of us were when a plane crashed into the World Trade Centers. In conclusion, exposure and understanding of Islam is so very important so we can stop othering innocent people. I do not want to see I do not want to see a repeat of so many terrible things that have happened throughout history. And I do not want to see innocent people on the end of that again.